Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Tommy. Welcome back to the Bible Podcast 101. I was obviously gone for a little bit, but continuing 40 Days to a Joy-Filled Life by Tommy Newberry, super applicable to many lives out there and my life right now. Harboring Gratitude, the Joy of Appreciation, Day 11. Gratitude releases joy. Gratitude is a magnetic force that naturally draws joy-filled people and occurrences into your life. When you experience a sense of gratitude, it means that you've been harboring thoughts of appreciation and abundance for your life. Gratitude is like a mental gear shift that takes you from turbulence to peacefulness, from stagnation to creativity. So why is gratitude important? Well, when you focus and dwell on the bad outcomes of a situation, that can lead to depressing thoughts or spiraling out of control. But when you think about the good points, and there's an example that unfortunately a husband and wife lost a child. That child was 16 years old. They had that child for 16 years. So the way that Tommy Newberry phrases it is, yes, it's a tragic event to lose somebody, but a way you can practice gratitude is, instead of thinking about how much that person missed out on, think about how awesome it was the 16 years you had with them. It's like having a dog, I have two dachshunds. They're both getting older. They're around 13 years old. Instead of dwelling on the fact that I'm not going to have them for much longer because of their age, I need to focus on all the great times I had with them for the past 13 years. And that's what Tommy Newberry is trying to get at in this chapter on day 11 of harboring gratitude and the joy of appreciation. So some things to practice. How has gratitude enabled you to experience God's grace even in the midst of a trial? What is the most interesting goal you have already accomplished? What are parts of your body that tend to work really well most of the time? Don't focus on injuries. In what ways has God shown his grace in your life recently? What is the nicest compliment you've received in the last 30 days? What is the most valuable lesson you've learned from another person? What is the most beautiful thing you've seen or heard in the last week? What is a rough situation from the past that in retrospect has turned into a blessing or benefited you in some way? And finally, what is the number one thing you are going to be grateful for this time next year? Thanks for tuning in. I hope you got something out of it. Enjoy.